I'm going to be showing and explaining in detail how I was able to catch this trade right here. Literally, I'm explaining my exact strategy detail by detail. So all you have to do is take notes, and I promise you, this is a strategy that's proven to work. I actually called this trade in the signal group as well. So it's literally something that I use every single day. So first things first, let's just delete the graph and start literally from scratch. So first thing that I do is go on M5 time frame, and we're going to do this. So let me delete this alarm right here. And then we're going to work with this. So the first thing I do, for example, if we're trading here on Monday, is I mark my highs and lows of day. So if I'm trading on Monday, the high and low of day is going to be coming from Friday, which is one previous trading day before. So check this out. We're going to mark this. This is the highest point of day. So the rules for this is it has to be the highest and lowest point between Frankfurt and New York session. So this is the high of day right here. And then the low of day right here. This is the low of day. And then the previous high and previous low of day is going to be two previous trading days than the one we're trading from. So if we're trading on a Monday, it's going to be coming from Thursday, which is two previous trading days. And same rules apply. It has to be the highest and lowest point between Frankfurt and New York session. If you guys haven't seen the video in explaining in detail how I mark this, I have a previous video in the channel explaining just how to do so. So this is the previous high of day right here, and then the previous low of day down here. So this is the first thing I do. And then after this, I just do a top-down analysis. So we're gonna go to the daily time frame, and we're gonna work our way down, find our direction, and then see our direction for the day and how we got our entry. So I'm literally dropping gems for you guys. All you gotta do is pay attention and write notes. I promise you, this is literally worth, like, there's more knowledge here than a lot of courses. So check this out, guys. Notice this. Notice how on the daily time frame we're having this huge push to the downside. We have this area of supply right here, this previous contrary candle that gave this push. Notice how we haven't touched it quite yet, but then it looks like we have a left head. I told you guys the right shoulder would be coming from this area. So on a higher time frame like the daily, we know that we are bullish. We have nothing stopping price right here. So let's go to H4 real quick and see what we're working with. So if we go to H4, let's break this down a little bit more. We have this area of supply right here, this H4 supply right here that gave this push to the downside. So it's an area of interest. Very likely when price touches this area, we'll get a bearish move, and then price will continue to the upside. So we have this marked, and then look at this on the H4. This is very important. So notice how I have an alarm right here, but I have an alarm obviously because I did my analysis. But check this out. Notice how this is a H4 demand that gave this push right here. So very likely price is going to fill this void right here, pull back to this area to continue the bullish move up until here. Notice how price is bullish. But notice this. Notice how price is pulling back to these areas of demand right here. This previous contrary candle that gave this push, we pulled back, used it. We gave this push, pulled back, used it. And then now we're getting this pullback into this area to use it to give the push. So, I mean, not 100%, but that's more than likely what's going to happen. So knowing that we are bearish right here. And so actually, let me present you with this, because this is what I was presented with this morning when I was doing my analysis. So price was right here, literally 8:30, right here. So being presented with this, I see that we have this void right here, and we have nothing stopping price up until this H4 demand, and we have our H1 demand down here. So notice how literally nothing is stopping price in this area right here. Literally nothing is stopping price. So we are bearish. And notice how we have the low of day and the previous low of day right here. And if we go to M15, check this out, guys. This is where the sauce comes in. So I turn on my session-based indicators. Again, if you guys want my settings for this, there's a video. Or actually, I'll just give them to you real quick. So these are literally the settings that I have, my inputs right here. So you guys can just take a quick picture here and here, and this is the name right here, and you'll find this under indicators. But I just use this to mark the highs and lows of days, how you guys saw. So check this out. Notice how this area of supply right here was created on M15 in confluence with this previous low of day right here and this low of day. So we had a lot of volume come down from here, and then it so very likely price was going to pull back to this area to continue to sell. So I'm not gonna lie, I sent a signal of a sell limit right here to sell right here. But check this out. This is where the sauce comes in. So I sent a sell limit right here, and then price did this. So I sent this to the signal group right here. This, like that. But notice this, when New York opened, we're about to break this down in detail right now for you guys. So actually, let me do it on M5. So it's, or no, M1, that way I could explain in detail exactly what happened. So notice when New York opened, we're waiting for price to pull back to this area to activate our sell limit right here, right? But notice what price does. Check this out. We get stuck in this range, and then notice this right here. So this is sauce right here. Boom, right? This right here. Notice how we're stuck in this range, right? Where we're anticipating a pullback. But in my mind, either two things were going to happen. Either price was going to pull back to this range, or exactly what happened. That price creates a new area of supply in New York and uses that area to continue the sell movement. So as soon as price created this area of supply right here, you see this volume, big candle right here, volume, breaking all these lows, and we have our target down here that I told you guys that nothing was stopping price. So I marked this right here. This is a new area of interest. Notice on M1 we have our supply right there, and then on M5 we just mark it like this. Boom, literally like that. And then I sent a sell limit. I sent a sell market execution because I didn't have time to send the sell limit because price pulled back very quickly. So I told everybody to sell right here at 482. And the trade looked like this. So check this out, guys. So literally right around here. So check this out. We had our sell limit up here initially, but since price created this new area of supply right here, and look at this volume, it's more than likely price is just going to use this area to continue the sell movement down here instead of pulling back all the way up there. So at least for this session. So check this out. This is our new trade, and let's see what happens. Notice this. Notice how boom, the volume comes in. We literally did not touch take profit by a 10% of 1 pip. So literally like a fraction of a pip, of a hairline of a pip. And then notice what price does. Notice how price just uses this area to continue the sell movement. So notice this area of supply created right here on M1. Boom, right there. This area of supply. They gave this previous contract candle for its push. And then you can see that this is the area that price uses to hit our take profit right here. We'll see price hit take profit right around here. Boom, right there. So this was our trade for today. Very clean. I always personally close 1 to 2. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see that I made literally 23% in 1 month just closing 1 to 2 trades. I mean, having my risk to reward 1 to 2, meaning that literally you could literally lose 5 trades out of 10 and you'll still be profitable. If you lose 5 trades out of 10, at least each trade being a 1 to 2 risk to reward, you'll still be up 5%. I'm telling you, there's no way you cannot be profitable if you have a profitable strategy and you're closing at least 1 to 2. So I'm good with 1 to 2. So this is literally my trade right here. But you guys see literally the top down analysis, how on a higher time frame we have this void right here that price needs to fill, and then we have our entry confirmation for the session. So that just is literally a guide on like we have our, I don't know, I got a little confused. I'm here worried about how long the video is. So we have literally our direction identified, and then we just need our entry confirmation to give us that direction. And then this is it right here. So actually, I'm gonna break this down to make this video a little bit longer. Let me see how long it is. Okay, perfect. So let me just do this. So that was the trade for here, but let me give you guys a little bit of sauce. So on Friday, I actually called a sell limit as well, that I told everyone to go break even because we were stuck in this range right here. Like I just told everyone to go break even. Then you can see we were stuck in this range, and then we would have hit take profit right here. But that's fine because I just called a new entry today. But I'm gonna go over the entry that I called on Friday so you guys can see that literally the market just does the same crap day in and day out. So notice this. On M15 time frame, notice how pretty much the same thing, we were presented with the same thing. We have this area of supply right here on M15. This before the NFP that gave this huge volume to the downside, and then you can see that this area was on the respect that I called the sell limit right here, literally at 9116, and then I told everyone to go break even because I just didn't like how price was looking. And then you can see we're just stuck in this range. But notice how London literally pulled back to this area exactly to continue the move to the downside. And then notice here, this is also a key thing right here. I'm gonna leave you guys with a little sauce. So whoever is still listening to this is a trick right here, and I'm gonna give this to you because you listen to that, you stayed to the end of the video. So notice how pretty much we have these equal lows right here, right? It looks like we have equal lows. Some would assume this is a strong area of demand, but whenever you see equal highs or equal lows, just know price is going to take that out eventually. And then if it would, like for example, a true area of supply or demand is going to look like this. how I tell you guys. It's gonna be I actually have a video specifically on this, so you guys should definitely check that out. But true supplier demand is gonna look something like this. Oh crap, I want this timed. Okay, I wanted it timed right here. So price will have like equal highs, price will manipulate above those equal highs, and then we'll get a distribution. So we'll get an accumulation, manipulation, and then a distribution. I have a video specifically on this in the channel that I definitely recommend you guys should check out. But if you guys enjoyed this video, if you feel like you gained some knowledge, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.